Hello, everyone. This is Jess from Soul Star Healing and Tarot. I hope you're doing well. This will be a collective reading for the sign of Taurus. This will be a timeless reading, so whenever you find it, it is meant for you. And again, it's a collective reading, so if it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. Don't force it. You can always look into any of your inner planet signs. So your Sun, Moon, Mercury, Mars, and Venus, those are basically the aspects of your personality. So if you have Taurus and any other placements, then your Sun, absolutely you can watch this. You can also cross watch. So let's start with a Ascended Master card from the Keepers of the Light and see who is guiding this reading for us today. Spirit. Who is guiding this reading for us today? Lovely. We have Krishna. Devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. Beautiful energy there. Let's see what his page has to say. Trying to see if there's a glare on that. Krishna is a Hindu god who is known as a Mahavatar, great avatar, and embodies divine wisdom. One of India's best loved gods, he is an approachable, kind, loving, and supportive guide. He is a peaceful being with a great love for all people and animals. He is often depicted with a calf or lamb, which is a symbol of innocence, and a peacock feather on his head, which is said to honor the divine feminine. He was the spiritual guide of the warrior soul Arjuna, as related in the Hindu epic Bhagavad Gita, which really is a story of choosing love over fear and helps us move beyond the limitations and wars our ego creates in our mind and maybe even in the world around us. His twin flame is Radha. So in the Hindu religion, the love between Krishna and Radha is so epic that they actually call it Radha Krishna. So their relationship has its own name in Hinduism. So huge twin flame situation there between Radha Krishna, that very divine masculine feminine bond of energies. Okay. Let's see. We're going to start now with 2 cards from the Mike Wilcox Tarot and Oracle. These are major arcanas and zodiac cards, and they will be influential energies for the reading. Also, before I go on, I forget that I need to promote on the channel. So let me just get this out of the way now. If you like this reading and it resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, all the good stuff. Any support would be greatly appreciated as I'm new here. Okay, let's see what the most influential energies of this reading are. 2 cards, please, Spirit. 2 cards. Okay. So we have Scorpio and Sagittarius. Those might be important zodiacs to you, whether they are part of your astrology or astrology of somebody that you're dealing with. Scorpio's kind of interesting here because our next full moon is in Scorpio. I forget the date of it. But with Scorpio, we definitely want to dive deep into ourselves, investigate, right? This is associated with the death card. All right. So are there aspects of ourselves that we need to look deeply into, shadow aspects, and see how we're being affected? Okay. There just might be some things that we need to be modifying about the way that we're dealing with life right now. And with Scorpio, you're going to go to the root of the problem to do that. You're not going to look at the superficial reasons. Oh, I'm getting upset easily, I need to stop doing that. No. Scorpio is going to dig in and go, why have I created this behavior for myself that is bringing more conflict? And you're going to go down to your childhood wounds and defense mechanisms that you've developed. Okay. Scorpio is going to dig deep on that. Sagittarius. Okay. The Sagittarius is the temperance card. Okay. And with Sagittarius, when you're in this process of diving deep and doing some shadow work, Scorpio energy, Sagittarius is going to look for the higher meaning in that. Okay. They're going to find spiritual guidance. They're going to find self-help books. They're going to really learn how to deeply heal, right, with the temperance card. And with the temperance card, you would be alchemizing, right? The two cups are blending together. You would be taking those experiences that you've investigated, and especially the difficult ones, and figure out through becoming knowledgeable, okay, how to turn those into positive aspects about yourself. So understanding them from a more spiritual place so that you can heal whatever it is that needs to be investigated here with this Scorpio. Okay. And all the while, we have this Krishna card here, which is reminding you that you are loved unconditionally. Okay, Taurus. So we're going to start with 3 cards from the Star Maiden Tarot. Three cards of guidance, please, Spirit. Okay. 2 more cards, please. Okay. And now I'm going to grab 3 cards from the Keepers of the Light. No, I'm sorry. The what is wrong with me? The Light Seers Tarot. Sorry. There's so many decks, I just brain fart sometimes. Okay. We just keep it real around here. Starting this channel has been a deep dive into me letting go of all of my Virgo traits and letting go of perfection. So anyway, 3 cards of guidance, please, Spirit. Okay. Okay, we have 7 of Pentacles in reverse, 7 of Cups in reverse, and the 10 of Swords. So here we have the Tower, the 5 of Wands, the 8 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles in reverse, 7 of Cups in reverse, 10 of Swords in reverse, okay? So now we're going to grab 3 cards from the Mystical Moments Tarot. Once we get these cards out, everything moves along quite quickly, so just bear with me. 3 cards of guidance, please, Spirit. All right. Very interesting. Okay. So, who are we starting with? It seems like we have already immediately with this Tower card figured out the investigation. There's obviously a reason we need that Scorpio card here. Okay. We need to do that deep dive because there's been a situation here where Spirit has come in and said, We've been sending you very soft signs and symbols that it's time to make a big change, and you're not hearing us. So we are going to come in and shake things up for you. And when a tower moment comes in, you're not going to ignore it. Okay. It's a very strong act of divine intervention where spirit is going to get your attention and get you to go through this process here of transformation that needs to happen. Okay. What it is, I'm not sure. It might come out here, but this is a collective reading. It will be different for everyone. Is that if it has not happened yet, it may be happening soon. And the level of intensity will be different for everyone. But there's definitely been something here that has really wants to break down whatever you've been building, because it's a weak foundation and it's not a sturdy structure. Okay. There's something here that with the Seven of Pentacles, we've been putting our energy into, and it's not growing, it's not working, yet we are continuously putting effort into it. Okay. And it's bearing no fruit. And that just becomes an exhausting groundhog day. Okay. Getting up every day, putting energy into something, trying to get it to manifest and grow, and nothing is bearing fruit. Okay. This is definitely something that would cause a tower moment, especially if this is a job, a relationship, a significant part of your life that you are trying to nurture here. Okay. And when I say nurture, we have the Empress in reverse. Okay. Is that, I'm trying to see if I have a strap here and I can never see if there's a glare on the card. There we go. The phone holder like covers exactly where the cards are, so it's hard for me to see. So, okay. Again, nurturing, creativity. It's blocking your high vibrational feminine energy here to be abundant or feel abundant, right? To feel creative, to feel like you, this could even be yourself, you're trying to grow and you're just meeting roadblock after roadblock. But whatever this is, it's extremely important to you, and it's extremely important to your life path, because the Empress here wouldn't show up if this were just an insignificant thing. Okay. However it is, and this is your card. Okay. Well, it's Venus, so it's Taurus and Libra. So whatever this is, it's extremely significant to your journey in life to figure it out, because you are meant to be this Empress in the upright, giving birth to new ideas, living in abundance with that balance of not identifying yourself with the beautiful things around you, but appreciating them and sharing them with others, and giving birth to beauty and creativity and new ideas. Something is blocking that for you, and it definitely has to do with using your energy in a way where you're working harder, not smarter, and you're not producing. This row is very interesting. We start with the Five of Wands. Okay, the Five of Wands is a bunch of inexperienced energy trying to figure out how to navigate action. Okay. So it might be people you're depending on. It could be that you need more knowledge in what it is that you're trying to produce here with this Empress card. Okay. What you're trying to grow here and nurture with the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. There's definitely more information needed and experience needed. So it may be a good time to find guidance so you're not feeling conflicted. This can also have to do with people you've been relying on to develop this growth here that you're trying to develop. That's pretty much being held stagnant. Okay. So not a bad time to look into somebody that has more experience, like a Sagittarius would do, even if it's a book or it's a video from somebody on YouTube or elsewhere. The best way with the Five of Wands energy to resolve the conflict is to find somebody that has more experience. Because if you look at the Rider-Waite card, it's a bunch of young kids sparring very clumsily around, trying to learn how to what's the word I'm looking for? Like master their ability to use their action. Okay. So if you are having a hard time with the people that you've been doing that with, find new people and find guidance. This is why I love using multiple decks. This conflict is creating tons of confusion for you. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse, and we have the Seven of Cups in the upright. You have so many options. You're just so caught up in this conflict here that you can't see clearly. Okay? This is completely confusing you. You don't know what side is up and what side is down. And it's just not helping you make any decisions or have any clarity. This is Venus in Scorpio. Okay? Both, obviously, it's the same card. All right? So, resolving this conflict here, finding that guidance, Sagittarius, okay, is going to be what helps you see all your options clearly, okay? The options that allow you to get this Empress in the upright and feel completely in control of the environment around you, right? The Empress doesn't live in a chaotic environment. She would not have that. That is not her style. She does not operate that way. So we need to clear the conflict and the confusion and realize the universe is supporting us. They've brought this moment in here to bring everything to your attention so you can investigate it and you can learn. Okay? All right. Sorry, I'm getting a little excited for you over here. So, and what's happened here with, again, we have this energetic conflict here. We feel confused. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse, the Seven of Cups in the upright. It's creating the Eight of Swords. You're in mental overwhelm, as I just said, because you don't know if things are right side up or upside down. Your head is on the tumble cycle right now. Take a deep breath, okay? And, she's standing in water. So this is definitely emotionally draining, mentally draining, energetically draining, okay? Take a deep breath, take the blindfold off, step out of the water, and go for a freaking walk. Okay? Because standing here in this mental prison is not going to help you resolve anything. Okay? And I'm saying go for a walk. Here's this person. They're out for a walk. Okay? So the Ten of Swords in the reverse. And when the next card comes, there's a lot of clarity that this cycle is here to teach you how to not allow yourself to be in these situations again. Okay. And know that you are supported by spirit here with Krishna. Okay. Get out of your head because the cycle is going to end here. Okay. Learn how to not create false scenarios, false situations, false outcomes in your mind because the truth is so overwhelming. Swords are absolutely about truth. Okay. See the truth for what it is. I feel like other people are involved here that are overwhelming you. And sometimes we don't want to think that people that are supposed to be helping us and on our side are causing more confusion and conflict than help. All right. It doesn't mean that you can't be friends with them and you can't spend time with them or you can't They're family members, you have to make them leave your life. But for whatever your goal is here with this Empress, they're not helping you on this task. Okay. So it's time to go for a walk, spend some time in solitude, take the swords out of your back, and move on to the next phase of this process and start from the beginning, nurturing the seeds again from a little seedling, and start the growth process from the beginning. Okay? Move this Seven of Pentacles into the upright. And then when you learn how to nurture your seedling into something that's blossoming and blooming, your Empress will be in the upright. You'll be in an abundant garden of bloom. Okay? Surrounded by beauty. If you choose to take off the blindfold, step out of emotions that keep you in a mental prison, learn how to walk away and accept that this has been very defeating for you and challenging, and you're completely in confusion. Okay? Whatever it is that whoever it is you involved here, if you figure out that the swords need to come out, this has to be the end of the cycle, you end up with the world. Okay? The end of that journey. You've learned the lesson. Dig deep. Don't be afraid of dark truths. Don't be afraid of your shadow aspects. Look for support. Look for knowledge. Okay? Find spiritual guidance somehow. It doesn't have to be a church. It doesn't have to be going to a meditation teacher. That can be going for walks and asking your deceased grandmother or grandfather for guidance. Okay? Find some guidance. And then you come to this world card and the cycle has ended and you get to start brand new. Okay? That seedling gets to start from scratch. And we're not sitting here nurturing a dead plant. All right? All right. Let's grab 3 cards of advice from Spirit. Okay, Spirit. May we have 3 cards of advice. Okay. Here we are. Okay. Once you make the decision to end this cycle, things are going to start moving for you. Okay. And the path is going to be very clear. We have the 3 of Wands. What do we have on these wands here? Growth, growth, growth. Okay. Our 7 of Pentacles is now producing for us energetic growth, creativity, inspiration, motivation, all of those things that raise our vibration because we're seeing the fruits of our labor, fruits of our effort, right? So now we're excited. We have a new passion. Okay. We see that we're actually producing a positive outcome because the universe now is matching our vibration. Okay. We're motivated and excited, and the universe is rewarding us for changing our vibration about the situation. We're no longer sitting here in this 7 of Cups in reverse. Okay. We see our options clearly. We see them coming towards us. We know which ones we're going to send away. We know which ones we're going to accept. Complete clarity about that. King of Pentacles, solar plexus, root chakra. Okay. Who would match very nicely masculine energy, feminine energy. Okay. Very nicely would energetically match with this Empress in the upright. Okay. This person, their solar plexus is completely balanced. Their sense of self is very clear. They do not operate with an imbalance in that solar plexus, their identity. Okay. They know who they are. They are very, very confident, but not cocky on how to deal with the material world. She deals with the material world. Okay. He's very grounded in the way he approaches things because his root chakra is balanced. He does not put anybody in situations, including himself, that would create fear, lack, um, scarcity, any of those things. He's very confident in his ability to make a plan that allows stability for everyone around him, okay, that is long lasting, that will last a lifetime, that will benefit the people in future generations, and he can lead himself and others, okay? Amazing masculine energy, especially with the Seven of Pentacles here. He's not going to keep watering a dead plant, okay? He's not going to do that. So we need to stop watering the dead plant here. Step into that King of Pentacles. Be a leader. Own it. And Spirit, once again, saying, we meant what we said. That Sagittarius card. Okay, what I was saying before about blending things. Now you've been through a process that allows you to take some difficult experiences, blend them with what you've learned, because now you're learning how to deal with going deep in when things are not working the way that you planned and really investigating it. Okay, so instead of getting in this Seven of Cups in reverse energy where I don't have any options, nothing's working out, I don't understand what's going on, life sucks. No, now we're going, okay, I see the part I played in that. I see where I can improve next time. So now that self-doubt is getting less and less and less. Self-belief is getting stronger, stronger, stronger until there's no more self-doubt left. Okay. And there's only self-belief left. This is a healing process for you. That is a very divine intervention, right? Divine intervention to help you start this new cycle. And you completely have all the steps here, Spirit explaining very clearly what needs to be done. So don't be afraid. And I always like to say there might be some bumps in the road, right? Growth is never linear. We go up a little, we go down a little bit, we plateau, and then we go up again. That's okay. That's part of our growth process. And every time you start to go up and you go down a little bit, then you go up a little more and you plateau, then you go up and you go lower, your low keeps getting higher and higher and higher. Okay. So it's all improvement, even if it's not happening in this linear hill. Okay. So be patient with yourself. It's a process. Okay. Now we're going to grab one numerology card. And see what the numbers have to say for us. Spirit, may we please have one card of guidance here. Okay. We have 888. Abundance. Okay? Abundance. Abundance. Sorry, just pointing it out. You are being graced with the gift of abundance in all its forms. Doors of opportunity are opening, blessings flowing. It is time to embrace your full potential and achieve the unimaginable. As you do, success, love, health, and happiness will effortlessly unfold in your life. The time is now to bask in the glow of abundance. Okay, this is totally your energy. My Taurus friends love their abundance. My mom's a Taurus, sun and rising. Okay, I'm going to grab one of the Moonology manifestation oracles, just because we have a new moon in Taurus coming up. I think it's on the 28th, so I thought I'd bring these out. I don't know that I'm going to do a new moon reading this month, but I might do it in the future. I just am trying to get used to the schedule of reading, and I'm a makeup artist, so I have a business doing makeup. So it's, I'm juggling right now. Okay, one card of guidance, please, Spirit. Moving into May, I start my event season, so it gets a little cray-cray. So I don't want to commit to putting too much on my plate and then not being able to actually meet my commitments I set for myself. One card, please, Spirit. That popped right out in my hand. So we have the new moon in Pisces, attuned to the divine. Let me grab the book for that. Let's see. Okay. You have the opportunity to slip into the flow of life now. When that happens, you want what is happening, and what is happening is what you want. Your manifesting is working perfectly. Just make sure that you stay attuned to your higher self, and you'll be well on your way to feeling blissfully happy and in tune with your dreams. Meditation is the best way to connect with your higher self, so practice if you know how, or try learning from an online instructional video. Above all else, be kind to yourself and others. Okay? Attuned to the divine. And again, as I said, something here about some type of spirituality is being recommended. Okay, now in two places. And I'm going to grab one more card from the Twin Flame Ascension Oracle. Okay, Spirit. May we have one card of guidance. Okay. Interesting. Let's see. This book is a little difficult for me to figure out where the card pages are. There we go. Got it. Okay, we have masculine twin releasing lower self. The twin flame reunion starts by restoring harmony with your inner soul polarities, which brings balance to your inner masculine so that your inner feminine feels loved and supported. Typically, the masculine twin flame has been emotionally emasculated and carries the stronger feminine energy within your twin flame counterpart template. If you are the feminine twin flame, you have been carrying greater masculine characteristics. The masculine twin implies that the divine masculine role within your twin flame dynamic must be healed in order to restore union within. This means that you must heal your inner masculine, which also strengthens the masculine twin flame. You can accomplish this by reprogramming your personal lie from not feeling good enough into your ultimate truth, declaring that you are more than enough. Pay attention to any fixer patterns that may arise and surrender control of others or situations, especially where your twin flame is concerned. Focus on your needs. This helps you own your worth as you transcend the lesser version of yourself and rise above challenges that have prevented your inner masculine from standing in your truth and feeling empowered. Okay, so if this is not, if this has nothing to do with a relationship for you, which it does not like screaming relationship reading, I think that what to take away from this is that it's time to really work on some of your masculine energies, okay? Because I think you've been playing a little too nice here, and this situation's getting out of control because you're stepping back a little bit too much instead of stepping into your King of Pentacles energy there. Okay. So masculine energy here is definitely required. And that might be something you want to be balancing and healing with this Temperance card. Okay. So I hope I hope this healing and reading was helpful. Please, again, if you'd like to support me by liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, blah, 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 that would be great. And also, if you'd ever like a personal reading, my email is in the description. Thank you so much, Taurus. Have a wonderful birthday season, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.